Hey guys, Coach Ben Lee here, checking in, day 27. We checked out and typed in like weird pictures on Google. Like I was looking for a picture today for an article, and so I wanted to get something a little bit different. So I just thought I'll just type in weird pictures, and like that that's nothing compared to what's on there, like crazy stuff. But anyway, I digress. So day 27, guys, we're almost into day 30. So last video blog we spoke about basal metabolic rate, why yo dieting is so bad, and now so I want to talk to you a little bit about training. Alright, so training, guys. Now this is the difference between, like I was saying before in a couple of video blogs a while ago, about exercise and training. So cardio, let's start with cardio, guys. So cardio, why is cardio an inefficient tool for us to get long-lasting results? Alright, so if we go for a run, right, let's go for a 5k run. We're going to run and run and run and run and run. First time we do it, we've got our heart rate monitor on. We're checking how many calories we burn. So we burn 500 calories. Pretty happy with that. Now, next week, it's a little bit less. Week after that, it's a little bit less again. Till about like 6-7 weeks in, next thing you know, we're only burning 250 calories. Why? Because we've got fitter guys. Alright, so it's this energy system now that we're working, our cardiovascular system, is now adapted to what we're doing. So now it becomes like an inefficient way for us to rapidly burn body fat. So you're still going to burn some calories, but it's going to become an inefficient tool. So obviously we've got busy lives, so we want to maximize the time that we've got, and we want to get the best results possible. So not only is it becoming an inefficient tool, secondly, it's then teaching our body to use fat storage differently. Okay, so this is the kind of thing where like, they compare like marathon runners and sprinters together. So the way that your body's using your energy within your body is trying to keep you moving at that consistent energy output. Secondly, we want it to tap into that energy fuel and use it as fast as quickly as possible. Okay, so this is why, in conjunction with a low metabolism in cardio, can really sort of start to get us in the danger area, because not only do we start to then downregulate our metabolism, okay, because we're not eating enough, okay, but because we're not seeing the results that we want, we're not burning the calories that we want, we start to increase it, the amount of energy expenditure that we're doing, okay, because so no longer, because we're starting to see like a decrease, okay, in our metabolism, we're starting to see a decrease in the amount of calories we're burning, we're seeing a decrease in the results that we once were getting. We're hitting that plateau, we're starting to get tired, we're starting to get unmotivated. So these things are starting to we're starting to cheat in our diets now. So we're starting to see a rise and fall of our body fat because we're not controlling all these things. We're not controlling our metabolism, we're not controlling the amount of calories that we're burning on a consistent rate. So we need to look at these two things. This is why resistance training is so important. Because with resistance training, we can constantly change and adapt our routines. So about every 4 weeks, we're periodizing our training, okay, like I was saying before. So we're keeping that energy burning around that sort of 300 to 400 calories per session. So we've got a consistent baseline that we can work on. We don't have to go for a 10k run to burn the same amount of calories that we were burning 6 weeks ago. So not only that, when you're doing these long bouts of cardio, we're starting to build up a lot of stress on the body, okay? So especially with women, we're very stressed ladies, okay? And so we want to limit the amount of stress that we're putting on the body. So obviously when you're running, and you're constantly running, you're putting 8 times more force on your body, okay? So each step is impact. So you're stressing the body out there. Not only are we stressing out the body there, but because we're now exercising for a long period of time, with such a small fuel source that our bodies are getting in, we're not recovering properly either, so we're putting even more stress on the body. So with all this extra stress that's going on, we're really struggling to lose weight. We're starting now to see a paradigm in the way that our body's starting to store fat, so we're going to really start to shift it right onto the belly, okay? So this is why cardio is an inefficient tool, okay, when it comes to weight loss. That's why resistance training is fantastic. So obviously, like I said before, guys, you want to keep those calories high. So how do we keep those calories high? By building lean muscle mass. The more lean muscle mass we have, the more calories we can put in, the harder we can push in our workouts. This is why resistance training is so important, because we can really sort of maximize our time within the gym or within our busy lifestyle. I get it that you might like to enjoy for a run. So this is where a lot of people get confused as well, girls, is that with going in the gym and lifting weights is so different, okay, from guys lifting to girls lifting, okay. So guys obviously going in there to try and build up and hypertrophy the muscle and get massive. Girls, because we're trying to reduce stress, we're trying to increase tone, so we're trying to increase muscular bellies, okay, to get that nice toned look. So with that, our training needs to be different, okay, a hell of a lot different, okay. So once upon a time, they used to say, girls should train the same as boys. Well, because girls clear the lactate threshold a lot quicker, you need to be incorporating lower rest periods, okay, and more volume as well to really get the same sort of output, okay. So we want to keep that lactate moving. So a lot of time under tension to really sort of help aid in fat loss through our workouts. All right, guys. So we'll wrap it up there for day 27. So that's what I wanted to talk about there with why cardio is inefficient, why we need to incorporate resistance training to help keep our metabolism burning. Okay, so we're not putting stress on the body, so we're not stressing the hormones out. This is why resistance training, incorporating with a balanced diet of keeping our calories high, will get us to that point where we can be at a maintenance level where we then don't have to stress about the foods going in, we don't have to stress about the amount of exercise that we're doing, so that we can live a happy life, okay? So we're not constantly concerned about how things are going to negatively impact on our bodies. So we've got to put in the hard work for a little bit, but in the long run, all done. All right, guys, peace out.